This is my PowerPoint on classroom community. Some students may fit right in, some may be really shy, others may be new or uncomfortable to the situation, not knowing many people or anybody around them. As a whole class, I want to create a safe, caring community with growing relationships, fun interactions, and building rules and routines. All of these come with creating emotional, physical, intellectual, and social behaviors within the classroom. First, I'm going to start with the intellectual aspect, where I will have rules and expectations. Having these allow students to know when work should be done, how work should be completed, and when it should be completed. Tasks and classroom work. By giving students appropriate tasks and work to meet their ability allows students to be challenged, thinking, creating, and pushing themselves to become better learners. And giving specific feedback is super important. Giving detailed, specific feedback on work, projects, anything that the student does within the classroom, and telling them what they did wrong, how they can fix it, what they did right, all those different aspects of giving specific feedback on exactly what they had done. The next one is social. Listening is key as a teacher and as a student. We should always pay attention to the speaker. We should always be engaged and acknowledge the thoughts and feelings that somebody is telling us. That comes out of respect. Like, give that respect to the speaker or whoever is in front of the classroom. Learning is the main thing in a classroom, and you're learning all the time about everything and anything. So making it a habit for everybody to know the classmates' names, their lives, their families, what we're learning in class that day, what we've learned last week, what we want to learn, what we've learned about the teacher, or what we learned in music. Like, you're always learning and you're always bringing those aspects back into the classroom, and you want to discuss what you've learned and make it a habit for the students to know that we want them to always be learning. Rules and expectations, just like the intellectual aspect, having these posted, having students know that this is what is expected and that they need to follow them every day, all day, through the whole school year. Social rules and expectations are having respect, having personal space, being polite, all of those super important things on building a community in the classroom. Family is also really important, just incorporating each child's family in the classroom and allowing that perspective that the family is always welcome in the classroom. Teamwork should happen throughout the school year, throughout every day, where students collaborate and work together to create whatever they are doing. Responding students, teachers, anybody in the classroom should be attentive and aware of what is being said and processing it and then giving a reasonable, respectful response back. Emotional, supporting each student is super important, whether it's on their homework, on what they just did at recess, what's going on at home, how they're unique compared to other students. Like, always be like, you can do this. Like, there's like always be that supportive role as a teacher is really important. And as students, like, always build your friends up and always be there to help the people around you. Another aspect is mistakes. Students should always be reminded that It is always okay to make mistakes. Mistakes can always be fixed, and you learn from the mistakes. You will grow from your mistakes, which is an awesome view. That students need to try and push themselves, and if you get it wrong or you do something wrong, it's okay. We can fix it, we can learn it, and students can help each other with that as well. Like, my mistake, I can learn from you, and you can learn from me also. Routine is huge. Emotionally and mentally, students need stability and routine. This creates confidence and allows students to know what is to come next. Individually, each student learns different and is their own self, and they're unique, and they have their own background and their own identity, and each student is one in a million. So we, as a class, we need to respect that throughout the whole year and grow from that and learn from everybody. The next aspect is physical. The classroom is a big part throughout the entire year. Changing things, keeping things the same is huge. Decor, creating an environment where the classroom is free from distractions but is also soft, warm, homey. Having furniture, having bean bags, like making students feel comfortable, but also changing artwork throughout the classroom and allowing some change in the classroom to get students excited about what's coming up next or what's going on in their learning. A reward system. Putting up a physical reward system where students can see their growth and their rewards and their accomplishments is so important because it gets students excited about doing things right and getting points or growing their marble jar, whatever it is. Personal items I find super important for younger kids to bring in show and tell, to have this item from home that some students can relate to, some students can learn from, some students can be super excited about your item, but like it's a part of you, and it might be like just something you like, something culturally, or so many different aspects. And this allows some students that may not be friends or may not know each other very well connect on a deeper level because they have something in common. There are so many amazing things a teacher can use and do to create a year-long, caring, creative, safe, and productive community in the classroom. These were just a few that I see myself using in my future classroom to create the best learning and growing experience for my students.